Good morning. It's 8:30. I slept really well last night. It was very windy this morning. All morning it's been very windy. 30-mile-an-hour winds. Not great. Not ideal. Especially for flying the drone. But that's okay. We're still gonna go for a hike. This is the eastern reef of the San Rafael Swell. This is where I camped last night. An amazing area, really beautiful area. My goal today is to find an arch, and it's supposed to be one of the most beautiful arches around. It's supposed to be really big, like 150 feet or something like that, and it's supposed to be really hard to photograph, which I'm interested in because hopefully I can get a better shot with the drone. The problem is I don't know where it is. I know it's up behind these rocks somewhere. But I have two conflicting GPS coordinates and I'm not sure if either one is accurate, and they're not really all that close to each other. So I'm gonna go try to find it. If I don't find it, at least I should have some nice views of the desert. I'm following the dirt road to the mouth of one of these canyons. I think it might be this canyon. And then I'm climbing up the side of one of these rock formations, and then the arch is back behind there somewhere. Here's the canyon I'm heading into. I feel like I'm about to walk into the belly of a beast. Like in the Disney movie Aladdin, when Aladdin goes into the cave, and the mouth of the cave is that like tiger. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. It's very impressive and a bit imposing. Okay, this is where the business of the hike really starts. I need to go up this slope. Okay, so I'm up here. I need to get down here. I think that this way, you can't really see it very well, but this going up the corner here, I think that's a bit too dangerous. I think that's if you fall, you die territory, which is not something I'm keen on. I think that this route might work. I'll have to take a look. If not, I think I'll have to go down this way, which means scrambling up and over this and then coming down over there. I took a closer look at options 1 and 2, which were over here. Then I scrambled up to option 3 to check it out. I'm glad I did, because it's much easier and much safer to just go down that rocky slope. So I'll go down that way, down to the bottom of the canyon there. And then I think I'm gonna be turning left and trying to find the arch somewhere back in here. Oh man, that was quite the adventure. So I came down all the way down to here and then traversed over at the last minute to end up here. And now I'm going up, I think up to this notch here. Okay guys, I found it. I think I'm probably one of less than a dozen groups that have been here. This is a very obscure arch, but it's pretty darn impressive. I read that it's hard to get a good photo of this arch, and I can understand why. But it's at the top of this just enormous cave. You can see the hole in the arch right there. I believe this is actually a double arch. There are two holes in it somewhere, but I can only see the one right now. So let me get better situated here, and I'll see if I can show it to you in a better way. Holy cow, yeah, it is much bigger than I originally thought. And that first hole in the arch that I showed you was right here, but this of course is the main hole in the arch. This is so amazing. It is enormous. I'll put the stats on the screen of how big this arch is. Well, this is just spectacular. I hope the drone footage helped convey how amazing this place is, how amazing this arch is. It's larger than you think it is. Unbelievable. I'm actually going to go now to find a second arch. There's another one. I don't think it's as spectacular as this one, but it's supposed to be a nice arch. By the way, this one is called Mystery Arch. I don't think I even said that. Mystery Arch. As far as mileage goes to get here, I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. I'll calculate it when I get home. But it's not the distance. I mean, it couldn't have been more than a few miles to get here. But it's the climbing and the down climbing and the scrambling over rock that is what keeps people away. I didn't see any footprints here, no trash, no inscriptions on the rock. This is a very raw kind of place. Anyway, let's go see if we can find the other arch. Shouldn't take more than 20 minutes to get there. Another amazing arch. It's a very impressive arch. If this were in Arches National Park, there would be dozens of people around taking pictures. But I bet even fewer people have been to this arch than Mystery Arch. This is Camelhead Arch, by the way. I don't think I said that. Just incredible. And I've been hiking for 3 hours and 50 minutes, so just under 4 hours. Frankly, I'm amazed that I was able to get to both arches. That's great, don't get me wrong, but I had low expectations. I think that's a good thing to have when you're doing this kind of hiking. I'm gonna head back now, and as per usual on things like this, I'm not gonna film the way back because you've seen it all already, and by that time I just want to get out of here, and so I'm not gonna take the time to film. I'll show you anything interesting that I might find along the way, but otherwise I'll see you back at the car. Feels really good to be back in the car. That was, it's really not easy hiking. It's just very jarring and slow and just, not super pleasant, but absolutely worth it because those arches were amazing and very rarely get seen. And maybe they've never been filmed before on video. I'm guessing that's the case. So that's pretty cool. Took me 5.5 hours car to car. The second arch, Camelhead Arch, about an hour and a half ago. So it took an hour and a half to get back. It's now 2:16. I'm going to eat some cheese and crackers for a snack. Then I'll get back on the road, go find a campsite, and position myself for tomorrow's adventure. So I drove about 10-15 miles west of where I last was, and I want to show you what I'm here for. This mountain here is what I want to climb tomorrow. It's called the Wickiup, which is another name for a wigwam or a type of Native American shelter, a Wickiup. And it's a very prominent mountain here in the San Rafael Swell. But I'm gonna wander around a bit. I have plenty of time. I have 2.5 hours of daylight left, so I've never been in this part of this area before, so I'm just gonna drive the dirt roads and see what I can find and see if I can find a cool campsite for tonight. Here's another cool thing I just found. An old car that's just been shot to pieces here. This is a neat old car. It's 3:45 and I found a really cool campsite. Great view of the Wickiup. I'm on kind of a edge of a little wash here. Then nice views out here in the distance too of rock formations. And behind the camp, got some nice little cliffs. That'll be it for today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm gonna shoot a couple of other little tips and tricks type of videos. So yeah, let me know what you enjoyed about this video. Let me know what your favorite part was. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.